Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, people. Welcome back to another reaction of the 7 Deadly Sins chapter reaction. This is chapter 119.1, basically special chapter. This is the third volume, third chapter of the vampire killing story, or vampire story, basically. So from previous comments, thank you so much as always for your comments, because that makes reading it more interesting and also make it more enjoyable. So first, going back to chapter 112.1, that is where the vampire story started, and we get to see Ban using his okay, I'm not going to pronounce this wrong, Sacket treasure. Basically this is the thing that, like, Diane's hammer, Gauther's that bow thingy, the purple bow thingy. So like this is the Sacket treasure he's actually using in this story, but he said he sold it for money, or no, he actually lost it. Meliodas the one who sold it for money. Anyway, and then if you go back, you can see he's using it, but we don't get to see the full design. But then if you go over here, he's holding it on his hand. Right now he's using a metal one, but then this one has some sort of design on it. But anyway, I think that's all we got to see on this. I should have actually looked into part 2 as well, just to see if there was anything different in that. I mean, even in this picture you can see King holding his, Diane holding his, but he says one of them is bruised, the other one is actually hidden. And then obviously last chapter we go to see King and Diane's having hard time thanks to Ban. He's doing his best to make things miserable. But then we didn't actually get to see his Sacket treasure even here. Like throughout the chapters, you can see he's using his his magic, but then he was using his fist rather than his Sacket treasure. So that's that. And then when you go back to chapter 112.1, this is basically Edinburgh Castle, right? And then when you commented below that I personally thought we're gonna get to see before this comes up, basically whatever happened here, I thought we're gonna get to see the previous version. But the current timeline castle looked like this. Okay, let me get here. It's looked like this. It's like some sort of purple tree growing out of this. I honestly thought that's the 10 Commandments did this. I'm not sure if that's what happened, or if this is the effect of this chapter. Like by the end of this chapter, I thought this is how this became. I think anyway, I think that's what's happened, or otherwise the current timeline 10 Commandments, like Fairy King, Giant King, Meliodas' brothers, everybody together made this. I thought that's probably at that time, I thought that's what happened there. Anyway, but you can still see the base here, but then there is something. It doesn't look like a plant, but it seems like something just grew out of it. So anyway, that's the comparison of the Edinburgh Castle. Leaving all of that side, we are going into chapter 119.1, people. Okay, we have Merlin here. That is Merlin, right? Why is her hair look silver? Anyway, yeah, her hair is not silver. And then we have Ban here, and we'll see. Escanor, the pride of sin. Escanor's true nature finally comes to the surface. His fearsome power that even Meliodas hesitated to utilize is now made clear. The god of sin of lust, Gauther's role, the fox's sin of greed, Ban's push-up, okay, the bow sins of gluttony, Merlin's independent actions, the serpent sin of envy, Diane's struggle in battle, the grisly sins of sloth, King's anguish, and the dragon sins of wrath, Meliodas' sorrow are all captured in these pages. The finale of the vampires of Edinburgh is here. Okay, so we do, thanks to that short sentence, basically Meliodas is struggling, but there was couple of vampires showed up. One of them already killed the other one. Apparently one of them going to be really important, so now I need to get rid of my goldfish brain and started remembering some names. Anyway, let's go. Okay, we are starting with Escanor versus the Vampire King. Apologize to me that you are born into my world. Straight up savage. Okay, huh? So you are so terrified that you lost your mind? Very well, I will show you my true power, just as you wish. And impurity. Okay, that's just, you can see it's almost like dark. And you can see Meliodas is like holding one of his hand on the hip, the other one holding his hammer. And it's almost like his neck got pushed down. It's almost like the gravity black hole. Anyway, we'll see. And you can see the mice is actually, ooh, okay, so it's actually a gravitational. So he's actually getting, you can see the mice is being the example of his power. It's getting pulled into the darkness and basically squished to the ground because the gravity is that strong. Okay, and you can see that, okay, what's happening here? It's almost like everything is being pulled toward the center. Yeah, what a powerful pitch dark power. This has to be the king of vampires. Wow. Okay, king, figure that out quickly. A power level of 4,890. I would expect nothing less from the Vampire King. Be utterly consumed by the darkness without a trace. This is an ending befitting for a human whose insolence knows no bound. Okay, he think he's done with Escanor. Anyway, and there's a light coming in. Whoa. Okay, that darkness just disappeared out of like that. Gone. Okay, what's happening here? Your body is bare. How are you not consumed by the darkness? What did he just... No, he did nothing. He pushed me back with just pressure. Okay, the darkness feared me. That's all there is to it. Huh? I wondered what nonsense you was going to spew, but that the darkness would fear a mere human? That's laughable. In this realm, kings such as yourself are as numerous as grains of sand, but I am no such thing. Okay, so he's basically saying, king like you can be found anywhere, but not me. You know, I'm the soul. I'm the best out there. I am an existence unlike any other in this world. The lion's sin of pride, Lord Escanor. Okay, obviously he called himself Lord because that's Escanor for you. You fool. Okay, where's Escanor? I don't even see him. Because you can see the king is going, you know, machine gun mode. But I don't see Escanor at all. Where the hell is he? Is he oh no, he's there. He's right under the arm. Like when he's swinging, he's just touched it under the arm. And yeah, it's almost like, you know, I don't know if you guys watch One Piece or read One Piece. It's almost like he have a haki. That's how he's dodging. That's how advanced he is. He's able to read the Vampire King's movement that much. Okay, next, what happened? Oh, wait, did he just grab his crown? Okay, Escanor have a crown on his hand, people. Alright, let's see. Ooh! Wait, is that his crown or his sack of treasure? No, it's actually his treasure. You can see his arm is actually split, just like that. Or not arm, the shoulder got split into his abs. Okay, a scratch like this is nothing. So long as I have my vampire regenerate, okay, which we do know, it's like vampire regenerate. Okay, and then he's like, hot. Okay, that's his sun power. Is this fire? Look at Escanor. This scene looks so badass. Like I said, they have to make an OVA out of this. Is this the true nature of your power? And he's holding it like this, and he's like, it's like one of the badass scene you could get from this panel. Anyway, No, this isn't just any ordinary fire. If it's able to warn me, it must be the purgatory fire of the demon clan. But the power emitting from you is completely different. Who are you? So apparently demon clan actually can also burn his body, but this is sun magic, which is also, you know, supposed to hurt vampires. Okay, 99999. 100,000. Oh, okay, that's Ban doing his finishing of his push-ups. Anyway, Merlin, I finished my 100,000 push-ups. Let's start the fight. After 100,000 push-ups, he fell asleep. Well done. You can go back to Leon's first and sleep. Okay, did she just transfer? Yeah. Anyway, well then, I should get started on my preparations. Seems like I will be able to get some good data again. Okay. And then somebody, okay, no, that's Diane fighting one of the other four. Sheesh, I wouldn't be losing to these kind of guys if I were my normal self. Spirit Spear, Chestifall, Form 5, Too Slow, Black Whirlwind. Yeah, wow. Okay, King got actually knocked back. I will suck the blood out of the fatty fairy first. Not fatty, fat fairy first. I'll take the giant. Okay, I will take the giants. Okay, somebody's actually behind with the Reaper. Like, this guy didn't move. It's only these two moving so much. Like, what? Brother. Okay. So the giant just grabbed onto his brother and he's squeezing the blood out of him. Okay, and what's happening? And the guy with the helmet, his head got sliced off. Bro, why? Okay, this is the guy who's Reman, with the Reaper. Alright, Jack. You are no longer capable of moving your body by your own will. Why did you betray us? Your comrades. Huh? What comrades? Okay, who's this exactly? Who are you? You are... Oh! I should have actually noticed soon as there's Jack. It's actually a Gauther, okay? So they thought that was one of their comrades was actually standing there, but then, yeah, it was Gauther already plucked some things in, so they wouldn't actually notice. Alright, let's see. The goat sin of lust. Gauther is here with his sparkling stance. Okay, how did we two, someone like, yeah, don't make such a confusing entrance. To deceive your foes, you must deceive your friends. It's a staple of storytelling. You could have at least come sooner. I believed that it would be more exciting if I were to arrive when you are in grave danger. He was actually waiting for a hero entrance. Okay. Alright, next panel. You already know about what happened 3,000 years ago, right? That in this war against the Goddess clan and the other we vampires fought as vassals of the demon clans. But in the midst of the great war, the vampire king Israf plotted a secret rebellion against the demon clan but failed. And to make a public example out of our treachery, basically betrayal, we were ordered to be executed. Okay, and the executioner was Zeldris. Okay, so this is something we know. And what exactly happened here? Okay, you can see that's the face that girl remembered from Meliodas. I mean, she thought that was Meliodas, but they don't look alike. I think because they've been sleeping for more than 3,000 years, she's a bit confused there. Well, rather than 3,500 years, right? Because this is 3,500 years ago. Yeah, that's the timeline. Anyway, and you can see the person who asked Meliodas to kill her seems smiling and she is accepting this fate. But the rest of them behind are panicking and pissed off. Okay, anyway, but he didn't kill the vampires, but he chose to seal you all instead. And he did it for you. But it's fun. Wait. So that was request from Meliodas rather than Zelry's own will. Okay? But it's fine. I can't fight against fate. Okay, you can see Meliodas' eyes going a bit dark, and you know when you know something gonna happen when their eyes start to go dark. He's of the proud demon clan, while I'm of the treacherous vampires, and I'm already wary. No aim or goal, just to keep drinking blood and live. I don't want to live a life like that anymore. So please, kill me. Okay, you can see Meliodas is not happy about this. He's like basically crunching. I don't know what's the exact word for this movement, basically. Anyway, moving as I understand. Oh, okay. Didn't we? What the hell just happened? I know we're supposed to get Meliodas' past as well. I think bit of his past. And also the armor he's wearing, you can see that's like the same symbol as the goddess clan's eye. Wonder if that means anything. Anyway, I understand. He making a tough decision. I sense a great surge of power from north side of the castle. That's captain's power. And another coming from the side of, is that okay, that's Escanor and captain. Well, Escanor and Meliodas, they both powers are increasing. Okay, Escanor, the mission is complete. Diane and King return to the castle first. Oh, Merlin, but the captain and Escanor are still, they are fine. Gautha, prepare as usual. Understood. Okay. Blackful plate. Okay, that's the giant, a fairy king, not fairy, vampire king. You're like, yeah, inconceivable. My armor of darkness is impregnable, even to the fears of perjury. Hot. Okay, so obviously he doesn't know that Escanor is using sun magic. Okay, there must be a mistake. I am the great vampire king. What is his strength? What is his transformation? Hair with the color of a blackberry, lips with the color of wildberry, a perfect harmony of a sweet aroma that makes any nose merry. Wild and yet rational, a mystery you are, the greatest sorceress in all of Britannia. Okay, he is at his Superman form, and I'm actually happy that in this manga the characters have some calf. What I mean by that, leg muscles. That's something missing from One Piece. Anyway, what is he? What incarnation was that? Incarnation. Okay, dude, he's not just getting stronger, he's growing in size as well. This is something I misunderstood while he was fighting Galan. Okay, for some reason Galan's name just popped out of my head. Anyway, Galan, because if you remember when he was ready to kill Galan and Galan was running, well, killed himself technically. And at that time, I honestly thought it's just his presence looked that big, but apparently that's how big he can get. Like when he is powering up, he can become demi-giant, something along that line. Anyway, okay, incarnation, you dare call my poem an incarnation? Okay, you can see this is the same fear that Galan felt. I will be killed. Escanor's power is something he was naturally born with. Whether it's a gift or a curse, no one knows. Okay, so this is basically the narrator speaking here. Oh no, never mind, that's Merlin. His power is completely different from those found in any of the other non-human clans. The source of all life. Sunshine. Okay, so Gauthar also removed his armor. He came out of armor for some reason. Anyway, Escanor's power level is the lowest among all holy knights at midnight. But once the sun rises, his powers increase hour by hour until it peaks at noon. And his peak power level easily surpasses that of any of the other sins. The only problem is okay, he's hard to breathe. Obviously when that's too warm, that's the problem you have. My throat is burning out. My voice spam. Okay, wow, he's actually begging Escanor to spam me. Anyway, and my body won't move. My foot is turning to ash. Like, I'm sorry. Look at Escanor. He's actually like literally, you can see the size difference now, because if you remember the previous chapter, that the size difference, I thought he was a giant all of a sudden, but then yeah, he wasn't. Anyway, I changed my mind. You greatly fooled my mood. No, please. Okay, before he said that, I think he's gonna wait. Boom. Okay, he literally oh. Okay, so that explains this. And who caused... Dude, I thought this is something that grows out of like demons, dark magic. He burned the freaking castle into this. He burned concrete into this. He melted the concrete to shape into this. Anyway, night and day. Which is the real you, I wonder? Merlin. Dude, look at the size comparison between Merlin and Escanor. Or is that like a mini version of Merlin? Anyway, power amplified. Blackout arrow. Oh, okay, so I think what he's trying to do here is he want Escanor to feel as his knight, so the power will go down. At least that's what I think. Anyway, let's see. Oh, okay, and Merlin. I made a poem for, and he black out. Wait, what's with this darkness here? Okay, this is the side of the castle. And what happened here? Okay, remember this is the hole that everybody was talking about in season 2, the exact same episode 3. Yeah, episode 3, season 2. That's the whole, like all 10 commandments were around it, and it's like such a dark power, intense, and they even mention some distance, I mean the size. Okay, I did it again. Why can't I ever control myself? I bet Merlin's lost faith in... Okay, that's Escanor. Even if I write a poem like this, it's not good for anything. Will you let me hear it? Okay, that's Merlin, I hope. Okay, Diane, King and everybody having fun. That's Elizabeth watching this. Okay, we still have 3 more pages go. Elizabeth is here and she is actually looking at Meliodas from far. That was my first time hearing his name in 3,000 years. Am I going to have to cross swords with him again? Hey Zeldris, I bet you are cursing me in your seal, aren't you? You're a failure of an older brother. Failure of an older brother. And that is the end. Even if you haven't read the main story, and especially if you are reading the main story, I hope you all enjoyed it. Woof. Now I am a bit afraid of bringing Escanor into the main story. The group is becoming more and more group of uncontrollable criminals, but I hope you will continue to enjoy the world of the 7 deadly sins. Suzuki Nagaba. Okay, so I personally thought we're going to get to see the glimpse of the old Meliodas before he betrayed the demon clan, and basically we got to see what like how the hole was created and how the castle was actually created. Well, rather than how the castle was destroyed rather than being created. The other thing is, where the hell are we? This girl, where is she? Yeah, this girl, whatever her name was, apparently, like, she said to kill her, but not like Meliodas could easily recruit her. Well, she can't live in the sunshine, so I guess there's no point of she is actually. But I don't know. I don't see a reason why he need to kill her personally. I don't. Okay. The other thing is, oh yeah, Zelrus. Actually, he apparently sealed these guys to help Meliodas. I mean, because it's Meliodas' request for some reason. So this is not all being explained here. So obviously we have to read the full main story to find out all of that. And okay, this is Merlin's clothes, which, you know, the old costume. So she's the one who actually went to speak to Escanor, and also she's excited to get more she probably got a lot of research thing. I honestly thought when Gautha was shooting at him, I thought he was shooting it to make him think that it's noon. I mean midnight, so he will go back to his normal strength, but apparently he just knocked him out. That's pretty much it. So overall, a very enjoyable chapter, a lot of mystery and a lot of things being introduced. So I'm really looking forward to finding out all the answers about all of the questions I just mentioned throughout this chapter reaction. So I'm looking forward to it, guys. That's pretty much it from me. I'm just going back to the previous chapter, I mean when it's come to the special wise, to find out. Okay, that's Ren and then Gelda. Okay, Gelda. So Gelda is the vampire, the girl who asked Meliodas to kill. I'm not sure if he actually killed or if there's something else going on, but anyway, I'm looking forward to it. That's pretty much it from me. Thank you so much for reading it with me. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you did, as always, do leave a thumbs up and also make sure to subscribe. Those things will support the channel a lot. Stay safe, people. Have a wonderful day or night, and see you guys with more videos.